How are you? Welcome to another question and answer session. This is the physiology portion of MRCS. The Cori cycle is important to lactate metabolism in septic cord patient. It is used to describe pathway in which glucose is metabolized anaerobically to lactate in one tissue and the lactate is converted back to the glucose in another. Which of the following relies on the cycle to meet the all of its needs? So it is one of the direct question that which of the cell needs this Cori cycle. Here are the options. Options are hepatocyte, leukocyte, erythrocyte, pneumocyte, and goblet cell. So first of all, let's see what happens to glucose. The glucose, when it goes to the muscle, usually glucose is converted to the pyruvate, but when there is lack of oxygen, the glucose is converted into the lactate. In the muscle, the glucose is produced in the lactate. Then lactate, it goes to the circulation, and when it goes to the liver, this lactate also again converted into this glucose, and this glucose then it gives to the blood vessel and different and the tissue which is required this glucose, that means from the lactate to glucose, this required the cell, this is known as the Cori cycle. And here we can see the erythrocyte, that means the red blood cell, they are lack of the mitochondria and they generate energy via the glycolytic pathway only. Other cell type has mitochondria and will therefore use Krebs cycle. So the cell which has the nucleus, it can run the Krebs cycle, but in case of RBC there is lack of mitochondria. So here the generation of the energy is only the glycolysis pathway, and the erythrocyte, it meets its needs by this Cori cycle. So this is the erythrocyte.